This wasn't a vacation. It was a mission. A trip that pushed us farther than we planned and took us places we didn't expect. 12 days, 6,000 miles, 8 states, running on caffeine and pure stubbornness. From freezing northern spillways and streams to hidden desert creeks, Louisiana swamps, and the incredible salt and freshwater diversity of the Florida Panhandle. Chasing giants, tracking micros, in water big enough to swallow you, and creeks barely deep enough to kneel in. Storms hit, plans failed, maps lied. But we kept moving, because every cast, every stop, every hour without sleep could change the whole trip. And when moments hit, they hit hard. And by the end, we would catch over 80 species. Some tiny, some massive, all unforgettable. This wasn't easy. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't even meant to be. This was the adventure of a lifetime. Good morning. It is November 18th, and today's a big day. Jimmy and I are leaving on a huge road trip. We're going across the states, going straight down southwest to Texas, and then we're gonna work our southern border a little bit east through Louisiana and through the panhandle of Florida, and then we're gonna work our way back up north to home. We have 15 hours to go to our first spot, which is in Missouri, and then we're spending about a day and a half to 2 days in Missouri driving through it and fishing it. We got some cool species to try there. This is gonna be my biggest trip. It's gonna be my first trip where I'm targeting quite a bit of bigger species and not just small stuff. There's gonna be a lot of multi-species here. We're gonna do a lot of big game, hopefully. We got big rods, we got small rods, we got all kinds of rods, and we're ready to sleep in the car, and I'm gonna take you guys along on this trip. I'm sure a lot of the people that know I do these trips kind of wonder how it works, and so I figured why not try and make a video. So I have my camera, I got action cams, I got a drone. I'm gonna try my best to record as much as possible. The reason I haven't done a video on this in the past is just because we're always moving. There's so much moving, and like I don't get much downtime to offload footage, charge batteries, you know, all that stuff. So we got 15 hours to go to our first spot. We just left. I have no clue how long this video is gonna be. If you're seeing this right now, it's because we caught some good fish and I have some good footage. But yeah, stick with us. We're living in the car for the next almost 2 weeks, maybe longer. We haven't really decided when we're coming back yet. Thanks, you too. Alrighty, we made it across the border into Michigan, and then we crossed into Ohio, and then we just stopped at Walmart because we needed a few things. I needed to get myself a brand new pillow because I forgot one. And now we've got 6 hours to go until we get to Missouri for our first stop, fishing stop of the trip. Do you have anything you want to add, Jimmy?
Drugs.
Jimmy's got drugs. Caffeine, lots of caffeine. To Illinois. They're an hour behind, so it's 11:30 p.m. We just got to the Carlyle Spillway, and here there's a few different species we can go after. Goldeye, Jimmy needs his yellow bass, and then we've got paddlefish, big head carp, silver carp. We'll each rig up a rod or two, give it a little bit of an effort now, and then we're gonna get to bed. But as tired as we are, we're stoked to fish, so we're gonna give it a shot, and maybe we'll have some fish to show you guys tonight. So stay tuned. Jimmy has already walked down, and I have no idea what I want to use. Not even a clue. I don't even know where anything is. First of all, this is what our trunk looks like now. Everything's pretty well packed. This is not gonna last. So this spillway has paddlefish, big head carp, silver carp, flathead catfish, all stuff that gets huge. So I've got a Shimano Talavera, 6-foot heavy, 4,000 size Shimano Stratic, powerhouse of a reel. And hopefully with this equipment, I will be pretty well prepared for anything that I hook into. Oh yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I'll put the drone up, we'll do some fishing, get some, you know, I'll show you guys the spillway when you can actually see it. Cause right now, it's just this huge dark thing. And there's Jimmy down there. We're gonna go join up with him. Oh nice, there's like a... What? Sérieux?
Ils sont tous en surface.
Quoi?
Les carpes.
Tu me niaises?
Non, je suis sérieux. Ils caillent pas dans l'eau.
Jimmy says there's carp all over the surface. So now I'm excited to get in there. Jimmy already has his first big head carp. Look at that face. What a weird fish. I didn't even start fishing yet, and Jimmy already has a fish on a little crappie jig. And this dam is loaded apparently. So I'm gonna get in there and we're gonna get some more. All right guys, so we were just drifting little jigs in the current here. And there's fish everywhere. And that's it. Big head.
Oh yeah, big head.
Oh yeah, let's go. Fish number one for me.
Here is my first fish of the trip. My first big head carp.
I think they get a lot bigger than this, but you can't complain. That was like 2 casts. And we're hitting a lot of fish. Like they're just stacked in there. We have so many other fish to try and catch. The night is young. I think we're both full of energy now. Yay. Let's go get some more. Jimmy is on to his second fish, his second species. This is a silver carp. The difference is his eye is lower than the mouth, and that is how you ID the silver carp. And you can feel your line skipping over fish. I'm hitting fish every cast. Luckily, I'm just using a single hook, so it's gonna be pretty difficult to foul hook them. But you never know when it's gonna be a hitter if you're just bumping a fish, so you gotta set on everything. I would be lying if I said I was expecting this when I got here. I'd be lying if I said I was expecting this when I got here in November. I literally just hit the water and I have a fish on. Wow, right here in front of me. Oh, right, that's my silver. I think that's my silver. I think that's my silver. That's my silver. That's my silver. Look at this fish. My first silver carp. What a cool fish. Wow. I'm gonna snap a quick picture. Jimmy's on the other side of the world right now, so I can't get his help. Wow. This is awesome. I'm in heaven right now. A few casts where I didn't even hit any fish on the tube, so I switched to the jig and that did not take long. I don't know where the paddlefish are. I don't know where the flatheads are. I'm just gonna keep fishing up here because down there it's silver carp every cast and we don't really want any more silvers. We each have one and the goal is as many new species as possible. Keep on covering water and looking for our new fish species. Fish! It's heavy, but it's not pulling. Oh, now it wants to pull. Stay pinned, please. I don't know what this is. I feel like this is something different. Let me see you. Ah, just a dang silver. That's a big head. This one is a big head. Jimmy got one. Silver. You know what, if I had to guess, we're not getting paddlefish tonight because there's too many carp.
My biggest silver yet. Bon, je vais me promener un peu. Big head. Big head. Why didn't he fight? Why didn't he fight at all? Look at the head on this guy! Another big head. All right, so the original plan was to spend the night here, but after seeing the quality of fishing, we both got our silver carp and big head carp, and with the amount of carp that are in there, I don't think that sleeping the night and waking up and fishing tomorrow morning will make any difference as to what we're catching. We got an hour and a half to our next spot where we have a few microfish to go after. We get into the next spot for 3, fish for like an hour, and we'll get a nice, good night's rest. It's satisfied. Yes. Nice. The carp fishing was good. We're both very happy about that. On to the next spot. So that is it for day one. It was mostly driving. We did get to fish a couple spots. We got some new species, and now we're gonna get some rest because we're up bright and early tomorrow. Well, we're probably gonna sleep in actually because right now it's 4:30 in the morning. And today we did 1,811 kilometers, so I think we deserve a little bit of a break. So our first spot tomorrow is Sturgeon. Hopefully we can get a good night's rest. I got my Walmart pillow, my sleeping bag. Yimmy, not so much. He looks like he's gonna stay up all night. Time to get some shut-eye. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is the morning of day 2. It is almost 9 o'clock, which means we got about 5 hours of sleep. Good for a first day. So as the trip moves on, we'll get more and more tired and we'll have less trouble sleeping. Now we have an hour and 15 minutes to drive to our sturgeon spot where we'll spend a few hours fishing for Shovelnose sturgeon right now. That's right. Just running a few red worms, hooked a couple times by the collar and letting the tails hang. I'm gonna start off with 3. Don't want to waste our worms. 3 worms on a size 4 drop shot hook on the Shimano Zodius 5-piece travel rod, 7-foot medium, and a 4,000 size bait runner. See what we can do. Always check your drag. We got our bait runner set, so that way when a fish takes it, it can free spool. The current is really strong here. See what happens. Malasiga! Cheers. We got to fish the giant Mississippi River. Pretty intimidating place, lots of current, very heavy current. It's pretty snaggy. We were hoping to find a little bit more sandbars, but it's pretty much all rock. We're getting stuck every cast. Our weights are being dragged. We caught a few tiny drum, but we did not get our shovel-nose sturgeon. We're gonna cut our losses short just so that we can keep covering water and keep fishing. So on to the next spot. We are 11 minutes away
from the Wappapello Spillway. Jimmy, are you excited?
Yeah.
What are we fishing for?
Sucker.
More than suckers.
No, suckers.
So the Wappapello Spillway is known for its biodiversity. It is in southern Missouri. We are going to be looking for spotted bass, orange spotted sunfish, pea-lip red horse, blue sucker. There's 3 species of buffalo. There's so many fish there, so hopefully we can make something happen. The sun is setting, so we got to get there fast. We have a little bit of time to fish before dark, when a lot of fish are going to shut off at dark. I'm not sure what we have chances of catching in the dark, but hopefully we can make something happen, catch some cool fish, and show them to you guys.
L'autre spillway était meilleur. Je l'ai. Malachigan, man. The dinkiest, absolute dinkiest freshwater drum in all of Missouri on the end of my line. I'm so fortunate. We must appreciate everything in life, even the little ones.
Oh shit, c'est plein, check ici. Ils sont plus gros un peu, non?
Peut-être un peu.
Eh ben là.
What the frick is happening? All right, well, this spot was not as good to us as last night's spillway. We're gonna keep moving, chase down some more fish. We have a lot of micro spots to do tonight. Western Chubsucker, Ozark Sculpin, bunch of cool fish, so stay tuned.
Ozark Sculpin, red fin shiner, banded pygmy sunfish, look darker, wedge spot shiner.
Ok, fait qu'on cherche un pygmy sunfish, un red shiner et Sculpin. Ah, je vois un Sculpin. Ouais. I have a Sculpin in sight. Let's see if I can present to him. Wow, he's spooky. Il est parti. Ouais. Il est spooky. He's got it in his mouth, but he doesn't have the hook point. My hook's big because I'm lazy and I don't want to change it, and it just costs me a Sculpin. J'en vois plein. I got a Sculpin, guys. I'm not sure if this is the right one. He's got some red on his fins, which I want to say is a good sign. There we go. Face the camera. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, we got some good pictures, and we're going to put them back. Catch and released. Let's get another one. And guess what? I see our next victim, and I don't even have to move. And there we go. That's another one. So we're looking for Ozark Sculpin, but there are also banded Sculpin. I think this is the right one. So I'm going to get a picture and get it back. Oh, lui est agressif. Another one. Another one has bitten the dust. Oh, this one's pretty. All right, he's going back. right, we are at our next spot and we need to get down to the river, and there's this bridge and it goes down to nothing. So I don't know if you can tell how far down that is, but it's gotta be at least 20 feet, if not more. I'm not even getting close to the edge. I'm scared of heights. We are struggling to find access. Ow, there's spiky plants too. And there's probably ticks and all kinds of stuff we don't want on us. And I hate spiders. I made it down to the rock. It's a fucking cliff. Ah, c'est un spijsboom. Quoi? Oh my god, j'ai une tique sur moi. J'ai une tique sur ma jambe. So, with that little journey in the woods I just made, look what's on me. We don't like those. That's crazy. I was not there long. I wonder if I got any more on me. Well, with my total of like 15 steps, I got 2 ticks on me and didn't find access to the river. So we're gonna go to our next spot. All right, it is the end of day 2. We are an hour and a half from our last spot in Missouri, and we can't do it anymore. We're exhausted, so we're pulling over to have a sleep. We're in the Walmart parking lot. It's bedtime. See you guys in the morning. It's been raining all night, which kind of helps you sleep, but it's not good for the fishing. Rivers are going to be blown out, so we'll see. We're going to have a lot of rain. Just a little bit. It's been raining hard pretty often. We just got to our last spot in Missouri. We are somewhere around Neosho, and we are fishing for Neosho bass. There are a few other species in this spot, but Neosho bass is our main target. It looks exactly like a smallmouth, but I believe the range makes them different. But yeah, it's called the Neosho bass, and that is what we're after, along with various other species. All right, I think you guys are old enough. You're gonna learn how to rig up a Tanago. We got our bait here. It's just a little red worm. I'm gonna break off the tiniest piece. See that? It's a pretty good size. Some might even say it's perfect. And now the hard part is actually putting it on the hook. You gotta somehow get a grip of your worm, which is literally impossible. Oh my god. I got it. Did I get it? Nope. Ah, there we go. Now I got it. I can tell because the hook is in my thumb. Alright, this is what we're working with. We got an absolutely microscopic hook. A little split shot. It's time to catch some fish. Sight fishing at its finest. Man, these are big shiners. They're attacking my split shot. They might need a... Oh my god, I missed another one. Eat my worm. Alright, they need a bigger piece of worm. I now have 2 small chunks on there, which equals 1 medium chunk. There we go. Fish on. I'm gonna take a picture. I'll get an ID on it. Now I'll let you guys know, but I'm pretty sure this is not my cardinal shiner. Back you go. Right in the sunfish's face. Eat it, sunfish. It's a pretty long ear on the Tanago. Oh, big fighter. Big fighter. Come to the net. Come to the net. Come to the net. We got her. That's the problem with a 10-foot rod. She do be telescopic though, but here, let me get this thing collapsed. Wow, beautiful fish. This is long ear sunfish, which is like Lepomus megalops or something like that, I believe. Get him back. And now we're gonna try the red spot chub, because I'm not seeing any bass. No. Tu me niaises-tu? J'allais! Viens ici, chub! Viens ici, chub! Okay guys, this is my chub. I gotta get a picture of this guy. Red spot chub, and we see why he's got the name. It is starting to pour, and we are done here. Hook, let him go. It is rainy. It's awful. We got 8.5 hours to go. Constant rain. I'm sick of driving. My butt hurts and my back hurts. My brain hurts and my eyes hurt. We are getting close to the Kickapoo Turnpike.
All right, so we had a bit of a long day today. We had a 12-hour drive from Missouri all the way down to almost as far south as you can go in Texas. We are in Sheffield. We're very close to the Mexico border. We just got done fishing tonight. We each caught a few new species. Yeah, we're gonna get to bed. Good morning. It is the morning of day 3, I think. 4? 3. Day 4. We're day 4. It is the morning of day 4. It's now about 7 a.m. It is time to put away our sleeping equipment. And I want to do some daylight spots. Almost all of our fishing has been done at night just because we've been having to do so much driving to get down here. And it is winter, so the sun is setting pretty early. But soon we'll be doing a lot more daylight fishing. Look at this view. What is this place? Is it even real? Barbot. Desert, and we just finished up fishing, and now we have a 2-hour drive east looking for some Guadalupe bass, which is basically a largemouth bass but a little bit different, and who knows what we'll see on the way down there. These mountains are incredible. We have made it to the South Llano River, where we are going to be trying our hand at some Guadalupe bass and a few other species. There's gray red horse, there's a couple darters here for us. Jimmy's already on the river. I gotta hurry up and catch up to him before he catches everything. Plains long ear. Texas cichlid. It's about time I hooked one properly. Let's go get some pictures of her. That is the Texas log perch. I worked my ass off for that fish. Fish. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There is my Guadalupe bass on a live gambusia. Guadalupe bass going back.
Chevalier. Non, je l'ai pêché à vue. There we go, guys. I just sight fished my gray red horse. Hopefully it's gray. I don't know if there's anything else here. What a beautiful fish. As you guys can see, I've been stopped again. 2 nights in a row. It is currently 2:47 a.m. We are about to cross into Louisiana. We are done with Texas. So we've got one more spot to go hit before we settle down and get in our sleeping bags and have a long night's rest. Just kidding, it's gonna be very short. It is 4:20 a.m. right now. We left Tuesday morning, so we've been gone for about 94 hours now, and we have driven 4,995 kilometers. Almost 5,000 kilometers. We've finally crossed into Louisiana, where we'll be spending the next few days looking for some big bites and a lot less kilometers. So good night.
Good night.
Be safe. Pumpkin seeds, it's possible. So this is what we got. No clue what it is, but I doubt it's pure. So we got this little guy. Based off my expertise in Louisiana Lepomis, I would say that this one is maybe what I'm looking for, but probably not. But I got the photo tank over here to snap some pictures, and back he goes. Have arrived at this huge spillway, and we are hoping to try for some paddlefish, flathead catfish, and who knows how many other species. The problem with spillways like this is there's a lot of water to cover. We have to be patient and we have to be effective. So we're gonna have a couple rods out, but we're not really sure what to expect. We don't know if the fishing is gonna be easy or if it's gonna be very difficult. I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be on the harder side. Let's see what we can do. Fish! Non! C'est un poisson! Oh, il était gros! Fish! L'épisosté! If you like to travel, you need to get a Shimano 5-piece Zodiac. 5 pieces, super easy to connect, compact, so you can bring it anywhere. It comes in, I believe, 3 different models. This one's a 7-foot medium. There's also, I believe, a 7-foot medium light. It might be 7.2. And there's a 7.2 medium heavy, and the medium heavy is a bait caster. But I take this thing with me everywhere. It's always in my car, so even if I'm not necessarily planning to go fishing, I keep it so that if I do end up wanting to go, I'm good to go.
Insane. Un autre lifer. Yes.
Comment tu te sens?
Fucking good.
Nice. So I'm just gonna toss a little crappie jig, try and get some white bass or whatever's in shallow. Double header. A beautiful white bass, back you go. Non! Pas mal sûr, je viens de perdre un yellow. Another little white bass. Got that right out. That's a thick one. This is a better fighter. Oh, it's a good one. I can't move this thing. Nice freshwater drum. Unfortunately, we have these back home, so this is nothing new. And back she goes. Double! Jimmy and I just got a double header. Get him back. Another double header.
Yeah! Mine is bigger. Devrait y avoir un blooper. Les couleurs sont folles. Un autre beau bait pour le Gator Gar.
Nice. Shimano Zodiac, guys. Get yourself one. Because it is no match for these white bass.
Oh, c'est gros! Je pense qu'il est où dans le milieu? C'est ça, calice! C'est un blue! Ah, c'est gros! Il est tout mêlé! My first ever blue catfish. Blue catfish. Sick. Yes sir. C'est une journée de fou. Tu vas te bouger, tu fermes le reel un peu.
Enlève, enlève, enlève.
Ouais, je sais. Il est quand même loussé beaucoup. Ouais, je vais le sortir. D'après moi, ça a l'air gros, man. Ok.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, là, gros. Wow. Oh non, il est-tu lâché?
Non.
Soit il est lâché ou il vient vers moi?
Non.
Ouais, il est lâché.
Peut-être que c'était pas un barbu. Si ça avait été un barbu, ça aurait piqué.
Oh man.
C'était un épisode c'était alligator, c'est pour ça qu'on l'a pas eu.
Alright guys, that was an alligator gar. Look at the size of these teeth. Big tooth hole there. Tooth hole there. Wow. That was a big gator gar. No wonder we didn't get it. So I just went to go check this bait and there's a fish on here.
Flathead.
Il est très petit, mais c'est un flathead.
Yeah, t'as tout l'air fou.
Let's go. I just went to go check on my bait and there's a flathead on it. We're gonna give this guy to the gentleman over there that offered to give us some bait. So I'm not gonna be releasing this one. He was also gut hooked because he didn't pull any line. So I'm gonna get some pictures with him and then go give them to that guy. So it is the end of day 5. It is only 11 p.m. and we are in the Walmart parking lot ready for bed. And we didn't sleep well last night, so we decided to get to bed early today, and we had a pretty good day. Jimmy got his lifer flathead catfish and blue catfish. I did not get my blue cat. I got my flathead. That was the most important one. It wasn't a big one, but I'm happy to have the lifer. So today we had a lot of fun with the white bass. We got some drum. We kept most of our drums, so we do have some bait for our alligator gar fishing tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's bedtime. Good night. Jimmy's mucking his Burger King.
Yeah. Le goût de Burger King.
He's on his 3rd burger.
Texas Whopper.
Bonne nuit, Jimmy.
Bonne nuit.
Good morning. It is the morning of day 6. We slept in today. It is 9:40 a.m. We've got an hour and a half to go hit some sunfish. And then it is gator gar time. Messy car. Who would have thought? We even reorganized it last night. We're probably gonna have to reorganize it again later today. Because we got rods like almost on the steering wheel in my face. We are 37 minutes away from our 16th bluegill spot of the trip. Jimmy, are you excited?
Yeah, for sure.
Time to go get some bluegills. Yeah!
Allez dessus, ça?
Il est pâle.
Oh,
Celui-là.
je pense que
Celui-là. À moins que c'est pas un orange spot, mais c'est pas un vert.
Ouais, c'en est un. Mais aller dans l'aquarium, il va changer de couleur.
Well, according to Yimmy, I just got my my orange spotted, so we put them in the photo tank so that the colors can change and actually see it look like an orange spotted, hopefully. The orange spots are very faint, but when these fish are spawning, they have incredible colors. Unfortunately, I will have to come back from them with incredible colors. And that will conclude our hunt for our orange spotted sunfish. Now we are gonna go try it once more for bantam sunfish and maybe dollar, and then it is big fish time. Let's go get some big fish. Well, sunfish first and then big fish, and hopefully no bluegills. Well, we're sitting here in the car looking at our pictures, and I'm pretty sure that mine is not an orange spotted. I think it's a dollar sunfish, which isn't supposed to be in the pond, but this is not an orange spotted sunfish. Jimmy's is different. So Jimmy's got his orange spotted. I've got probably a dollar, but I'm not going back out there to try again. So the next spot's supposed to have orange spotted as well. Hopefully I can get it there. We're at our next spot. Jimmy and I are splitting up. He's going to get his hopefully bantam sunfish, and I'm going to a different pond for my orange spotted, hopefully. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little dock. It's almost as if this place was built for me to catch an orange spotted sunfish. Now at first glance, I see a ton of sunfish and they're all frickin' bluegills. So what this means for me is I'm in for a real pain in the ass as I try to find an orange spotted sunfish. What is this fish? This fish is nice and shiny. Oh my god, that didn't take long. They're aggressive here. What's this guy? And that is going to be a bluegill. Let's find an orange spotted. No, no, no. I rescued him. It's the same thing.
Why the bluegills? Stop being bluegills. Ow, he spiked me. Is this a bluegill? I don't know. Whatever. This is a pretty fish. What's this one? That is my orange spotted. Or is this my red spotted? God dang it. I've got to jump down into these snake infested waters. We need to get a quick Google search going. Red spotted sunfish. Images. It's looking like a red spotted. Striped, long opercular, red spots. Pretty red overall. Definitely red spotted. And they're pretty dark. Whereas orange spotted sunfish. Not funfish. Sunfish. Oh. I mean, they don't always look like that, but yeah, they're definitely more clear with orange spots. So this is just a pretty red spotted sunfish. I got some pictures of him and throw him back. Jimmy did not find anything that he wanted. I did not get my orange spotted sunfish, so we're now going to head to our next spot, which is big fish time. It is time to crack open our Coronas. Jimmy wasn't patient. He already got his, but cheers. All right, let's get rigged for some alligator gar. Time, ladies and gentlemen, to rig up our first gar rod, which is going to be my 12-foot heavy Shimano Speedmaster with my 12,000D Shimano bait runner on 80-pound Power Pro braid to the rig that I showed you before. No! Now another quick life trick, tips and tricks from Darian Savage. Always put a line cutters on your keychain because your keys are something I assume you will almost always have with you. And look, did you see that? Like butter. Cuts incredibly well. Now we're gonna take the gar rig and we're gonna tie a knot because knots prevent things from coming undone. And now we're gonna pull our butter knife out and we are gonna apply our butter knife to our butter. And just like that, we are rigged for alligator gar. We are going to make some noodles. We got our Mr. Noodles. We've got our boiling water that is not yet boiling. We've got our jet boil that is not yet jetting. Oh man, I was only supposed to open it halfway. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. Halfway, dang it. Oh, why do I do everything wrong? It's not like it was difficult to open it halfway. Well, now we wait for this to finish boiling. All right, we have boiling water, everybody. So it's now time to remove it. Ow, that's hot. And we are adding boiling water. We are at the fill line, and now we're gonna let it sit for 3 minutes. This is my way of unopening it halfway. Let this cool down. Oh shoot. 3-minute timer. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes. There we go. It is time to feast with our mighty fork. This doesn't look ready. It's definitely not ready. Well, time to eat anyway. Jim! Il a déroulé, mais il a arrêté.
Le fil s'en va. Je pense que tu vas pouvoir pogner ta canne dans tes mains puis te préparer.
Des gros coups de tête. Il déroule un petit peu.
Il doit pas être gros si c'est un gars.
Il y a un poisson dessus. Je le sens plus. L'as-tu lâché? Ah, je le sens pas.
A beautiful tiny spotted gar. Ça venait par la porte, esti.
He ate it. There's a big one here in the rocks. These things are dogging. Wow. What a fish. On the ultralight. Jimmy's gonna land him for me. Nice.
You're alive first, but it's gar. C'est qui est hot, les couleurs sur le dos.
Alright, it is the end of day 6. We did get to try for alligator gar for a few hours. I did get my life for spotted gar, but overall we spent most of our day running around trying to catch sunfish, so that's not going to happen tomorrow. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. We're going to get some rest, and we're going to catch some big fish. See you guys then.
Bon matin, on vient de passer la nuit à Skunk, puis maintenant, ben, on passe aux choses suivantes.
So for today, the game plan is to go try and catch some grass carp on bread, maybe some lowland cichlids, and then we're going straight to where we wanted to go yesterday. Bread. No luck with the grass carp, they just weren't around today. And I mean, it is end of November, so it's colder than usual and all the fish are probably looking for warmer water. They could be going deeper. We have made it to our alligator gar spot, so we're gonna get everything ready and we'll be fishing in no time. We've got our kayak inflated. We got a cooler that contains all the necessities. We've got our rods. We've got our terminal tackle and we have an excited Jimmy. Look at that smile. That's the smile of a man that's ready to go catch some big alligator gar. Let's go get him. Guys, if Jimmy makes us crash right now, there's no video because I've got all the camera equipment with me. We are in the bayou and it's time to catch some bayou gar. Guys, we made it to alligator gar paradise. And now it's time to put some lines in and catch some fishies, some big fishies. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We're going this way. We are finally fishing for alligator gar in a proper spot. This is the spot we wanted to come to yesterday, and we got here after dark and we couldn't really find access. So here we are, we got 2 lines set, and we're just gonna kill some time by tossing out some shrimp on our other rods. But we are seeing lots of big gator gar rising around us. We are fishing saltwater right now. This is gonna be epic, I hope. Hey, il y a un crabe. Tu veux-tu un crabe?
Oui.
Il me semble que ça bouge vite des crabes. Pas assez. I got our black drum bait. Cheers. Ta canne à gator gar.
This is a hardhead cat. This is good bait, and it's probably gonna become bait.
En tout cas, je l'ai mis dans le strike zone. C'est quand même le fun, ça.
It is getting dark and the gar is a no-go. We're seeing them rise. There's lots of them rising all around us, but they don't want to bite. Everyone told us not to try gar in November, but we thought we could do it, and turns out we were wrong. So we're gonna pack up now, head back to the car, and we have a 3.5-hour drive back to the spillway where we caught our flathead cats and Jimmy got his blue cat. But yeah, we have a very long drive ahead of us, so we're gonna go get that done now. We'll meet you guys there. We are saving this piece of freshwater drum for the spillway, for the blue cats.
I want to die.
Why?
Look at that.
What'd they do?
They opened the dam.
They opened the spillway on us. I doubt you can see that from here unless I do this. Look at the water that is spilling out of that. This is the same spillway that we were at 2 days ago, and now there's raging current. We're gonna try it anyway. No catfish. Scratch that. We're going for paddlefish. Jimmy's hooked up to something big.
Oh! Massive carp! Ça, c'est vraiment cool.
Fish! Fish!
Ah! Big fish!
Il est big!
On va dans mon casque!
Oh my god! Big fish!
Vraiment est incroyable!
Oh! J'allais trop vite! Il est là à la surface, je le vois! Start l'épisode, stay! Little long nose gar, back you go!
What you gotta do is you gotta loop it like this. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. Pull this up. Make sure there's no tangles. Make sure it's on this side, facing me, not this way, this way. And we're ready to go.
That was not bad. I didn't catch anything because I sucked, but it really wasn't bad. I'm so good at cast netting. Oh my god, I caught cast net fish. Guys, look at this. I caught my first cast net fish. I don't know how to use, I didn't look up what you do after. Oh my god. Guys. My first cast net fish. I don't know what it is. Back she goes. Did you guys see that thing? Woo! Oh! Oh! I got fish, boy! Woo! Oh my goodness! Now we do this. Holy poop. And there you have it for gizzard shad. I'm gonna now demonstrate to you guys how to use a cast net. First things first, rubber band must go on. And then you grab these rope things. Then you take this thing. You wanna make sure they're not tangled, which they're not, because I'm a G. Take this like that. Make sure that thing's pointed towards you and not the other you. That, same thing. Make the pointy no pointy. Same thing. Be able to do this with one more. Yeah, I'll do one more. That. And then you take this thing. You're gonna look up and make sure you see the shads. There they are. And we're gonna start spinning. Then you're gonna wanna pull this thing. And look at that, guys. That is how you cast net American gizzard shad. Look at this dude. Yep. Il sent gros. Ça tire pas, mais on dirait qu'il est gros. Oh, il a tiré. Il devrait être là.
Ah, ben, je pense que c'est vraiment...
C'est mon blue cat. C'est mon blue cat.
Yeah!
I just got my first blue cat. What a beautiful fish. Big blue cat, big head. We're gonna get her back and try and catch some more fish. Look at her go. We're gonna say goodbye. Right into a rock. I am beat after that fish.
Yeah?
My arms are dead. I'm ready for another one. That was a pretty eventful night. It's now almost 2 o'clock here. I'm gonna get to bed. Jimmy's still out there fishing. I'm not sure how long he's gonna be. Tomorrow, we have like 5.5 hours to the Florida Panhandle in Pensacola. We'll be there for a few days, so stay tuned to see what we're gonna catch. Good morning, it is day 8, it is 9:15 a.m. We just woke up. We're gonna go stop at a very good restaurant that is highly recommended by Jimmy. Jimmy says we absolutely have to go to that restaurant. We've been surviving off just gas station food and energy drinks, so I cannot wait to get a proper meal in me, and then we continue east. We drove halfway across the country for this. Today I get my orange spotted sunfish. We didn't come all this way to go home empty-handed. Let's see. We have a bit of a problem here. We got whatever kind of snake this is eating my green sunfish. I think that's a sign that I'm not going to get my orange spotted today and that we should go. Mon pauvre crapevai. No orange spotted sunfish. So we're going to go have lunch, get our calories in, and we're going to head to Pensacola and go catch some fish that exist. Our beers have arrived. Cheers, Jimmy. Ooh, incredible. Wow. Étouffée crawfish. And some gumbo. We just got done eating our lunch, supper, lupper, our sunch, and it is now 4:44 in the PM. Now we're going to Pensacola. We're about an hour and a half away. Our first spot, I believe, is going to be flagfin shiner, which is a pteranotropus, a very colorful fish. But otherwise, that meal was fantastic. I don't know if it's because we've been surviving off gas station food and just absolute junk for the last 7 days, but that was one of the best meals I've ever had. That alligator was incredible. Highly recommend if ever you're in Alabama. Very good food. Waitress was amazing. Great environment. If you're in Mobile, Alabama, go get yourself some blackened gator. We're gonna get to the Panhandle and we are gonna start fishing again. Get some more species. See you guys there. Jimmy, punch the camera. Slightly. No. Mais faut que tu touches. We are at a rest stop in Florida and look at the kitties. Meow. Come say hi. Hello. How do you get a cat's attention? Meow. Okay, you guys suck. I hope no one ever adopts you.
It's right in front of his face. Come on. Oh, he ate it. No way.
Guys, I got the Chubsucker. Is this the right one? This is the right one. Look at that. The Sharpfin Chubsucker. Oh my god. Say goodbye to my Sharpfin Chubsucker. What a beautiful fish! Woo! We are currently walking into our next spot. The bridge car access is closed, so we had to walk across, and we got about a kilometer walk. We're 200 meters away from hopefully our flagfin shiners, and if we're lucky, a few other cool species, but I'm really after the flagfin shiner. We have arrived, but we're a little bit too far upstream. We have unarrived. Gotta go find a better access spot. So this is our sailfin shiner. This is not the flagfin shiner. The flagfin shiner looks very similar, but it is red. So this is my first fish of this spot. Look how pretty that fish is. Look at how beautiful that thing is. Well, people, it is beginning to rain on us. There is my flagfin shiner. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy back. Well guys, believe me, it's very hard to sight fish when you can't see anything. We are trying very hard to sight fish, but the rain doesn't want to let up and it is obstructing our vision. There's a few other species for us to get. We both have our flagfin shiners, but if this rain doesn't stop, we're not going to be able to get our mad toms and we probably won't be able to get our bass. Next stop, Jimmy needs his brown darter as well as some other species. We're getting rained on hard. The one spot where we don't have car access and we have to walk, we get poured on. Now we're gonna be all wet before bedtime. Jimmy, en fait t'es tout mouillé. Tu vois plus rien. Moi non plus. We are at our third spot of the evening. It's raining again. We can't see anything. Yay. It is the end of day 8. We did get in a few night fishing spots tonight. It's a little bit hard to film night fishing because we gotta point our lights and point the camera, and we want to light up for ourselves, and then you gotta light up for the camera. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But otherwise, have a good night.
Good night.
Hear me?
Yes.
What day is it?
I don't know.
It is day 9. It is 7:44 a.m. and we are at our Choctaw bass spot. Jimmy's having a little bit of breakfast. I'm still in my sleeping bag. We're gonna go catch a Choctaw bass, hopefully. One each. Live shiners is the way to get those, apparently. And we'll see you on the river. Jimmy just pulled this beautiful fish out of the pool. Unfortunately, it is not a Choctaw. This is a Florida largemouth bass, not the right species. C'est vrai que l'habitat est un peu bizarre pour une grande bouche quand même. Ouais. Je sais pas où la porter. I just got my fish. What kind of bass is it, guys? We're thinking maybe they aren't largemouth, maybe they are Choctaw. I don't know if this is him. Je sais pas. Ça a pas bien l'air d'une grande bouche. 100% la bouche dépasse pas l'œil.
Il y a des lignes ici.
Ouais, ça c'est l'est. This is our Choctaw bass. That's what we came here for. Alright, so we are on our river for the Choctaw bass. We're doing fish for fish. Jimmy got one, which we weren't sure if it was it or not. We were pretty sure it was a largemouth. And then we looked at pictures online and it turns out the Choctaw looks a lot like a largemouth. So just to be safe, we didn't know if he had it or not. I took the rod. I went to go take a few casts. I definitely got my Choctaw. And I'm going to show you the difference between a Choctaw bass and a Florida largemouth bass. So in my left hand on your right side, you can see a Choctaw bass. In my right hand on your left side, a Florida largemouth bass. Now if you look at the Choctaw, it's got quite a bit darker of a lateral line, kind of zigzaggy as opposed to like hash marky. And if you look at the belly below the lateral line, it has horizontal stripes, which is what we were looking for on the Choctaw bass. And then the last thing is the mouth. If you look at the jaw on the Choctaw bass, it does not extend past the back of the eye, where on the largemouth bass it does. This is what we're looking for. This is what Jimmy needs. And this is what Jimmy caught. So we're gonna put them back and we're gonna get Jimmy on his Choctaw bass. Jimmy's turn. Let's get another live minnow on there and go and get a Choctaw bass.
Va chier! Tu as-tu vu ce qui vient de se passer? J'avais un bass pendant que mon fil était pogné là. Genre, il aurait pas pu mordre comme toutes les autres casques que j'étais pas pris dans l'arbre. C'était sûr que c'était le Choctaw, mais c'était pas un largemouth. C'est juste frustrant que t'as fait 2 casques, tu l'as eu, puis que j'étais en train de faire le tour de la rivière au complet. Je suis rendu à moins 12 menés. Pas un largemouth. Ça a pas mal l'air d'une grande bouche.
Ah non, il y a les lignes. La bouche est petite.
T'es sûr?
Check, il y a les lignes puis la bouche est petite.
Mais sa ligne noire est tellement pas visible comparée à celle de ta poignée.
Je sais pas. Je connais rien, moi. Continue de pêcher.
Jimmy pointed out that we are sharing this area with a large animal.
Ça a l'air creux tout le long ici. Il y a même des tortues. Ah, fuck. Bon. J'étais sûr que ça allait être fou cette casse-là. Mais... Ah! Il y en a plein! Dude! Ah! J'ai perdu mon mené puis il l'a mangé! Oh! T'as-tu vu ça? Pretty sure that's the good one. Il y a les yeux rouges, il y a une petite bouche, il y a une ligne latérale complète, il y a le point noir au bout, il y a les nageoires tachetées. Il manque peut-être juste les lignes sur la bédaine.
This is Jimmy's Choctaw bass on the black spotted top minnow. This is what we came here for. We are not going home empty-handed. Jimmy and I both managed our Choctaw bass. So our next destination is a little pier on the ocean so we can go catch some species and get some bait for some bigger fish tonight. Stay tuned. All right, we are on our way to our campground and there's a beach here, so we decided to stop and look. There are shad boiling right on shore. Since I'm a professional cast netter now, I will be throwing the cast net a couple times. I'm gonna try and catch some of the shad so that we have bait for when we get to the pier. Like I said, professional.
No quiero más, ya no hay nada que me falta, démosla de se muere, y menos las mujeres, porque es que no quiero más, ya no hay nada que me falta, yeah. De amor nadie se muere, yeah. Y menos las mujeres, yeah, yeah.
As the 10-foot cast net is really not easy.
A little bit stupid. I forget to push the button for filming.
But I got some.
But we have a little result right here.
Alright, so I did manage to get some bait, but only on one of my throws. And coincidentally, that was the one throw that Jimmy couldn't figure out how to work a camera, so we don't have proof. But I got some. What do you have to say for yourself?
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, okay, bud. You did it on purpose. We are getting rigged for some multi-species fishing, which means we're gonna need to do some multiple techniques. It is very windy and the wind is in our face. Audio might not be the best. I'm gonna do what I can and we're gonna catch what we can. We're gonna do live bait, mackerel jigs, and sabiki. We just need to get as many different species as possible and some bait for our big fish later tonight. So I will once again be busting out the Shimano Zodius on my 4,000 size bait runner, and that's gonna be my sabiki rod. Je l'ai besoin, celle-là! Jimmy's first fish in saltwater is one of the species I need. A lizard fish.
In short, is
no bait. And he was jigging it, so I guess that's what I gotta do. Southern puffer?
Yes.
Jimmy's got another lifer. Well, for him it's not a lifer, for me it is.
Oh wait, go.
Another fish for Jimmy, southern flounder. That's a new species for him. And I'm still at 0, 3-0 Jimmy, and we're using the exact same baits. It took me all that time to get my first fish. And it's not a lifer, it's a sand perch. Fish! Another sand perch, this one's being kept as bait. Sand perch. Jimmy's got the first shark of the trip. We got an Atlantic Sharpnose. What's he for?
For black tip sharks.
Shark bait. We're doubled up, boys! Ah! Sand perch. It is a race against time right now. We're trying to get at least 2 more Atlantic Sharpnose as bait before sunset so we can get some lines set. I got a shark, guys. This is our last bait we need. Come on, don't break me off. Don't break me off. I don't have anything wire, just straight fluoro. There we go. That is our 3rd Atlantic Sharpnose shark and our last bait for our big boys. So now it's time to go catch some big fish. Jimmy's hooked up to a big fish. Talk to me, Jimmy.
I'm pretty sure I will lose this fish.
You think you're gonna lose it?
Yeah, for sure. Et tabarnak, je sens ma corde frotter, man. C'est juste du 20 livres. Il est là. J'ai vu le remous, mais j'ai pas vu le poisson. Il est juste là.
C'est quoi? Sorry, redfish! Redfish!
Holy shit! What the fuck?
A big red!
What the fuck? Whoa! Oh yeah! My first ever red drone! C'est insane! Look at that fish, bro! Oh, insane! Wow, crazy fish! J'ai le goût de tirer un peu à soir ici. S'il y en a un, il y en a d'autres.
Parle-moi!
Look at that fish, man. A dream come true. Nice red drone. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Insane, bro. Insane. J'ai pas d'autres mots.
We are currently getting set up for some shark fishing. We're gonna put 2 big rods out, and we got some big baits. We got those Atlantic sharp-nosed sharks that we caught earlier. So we're gonna cut those up. We're using bait runners, and we got sand spikes. So we're gonna just set our rods out and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get into some big black tips tonight. And if we can pull this off, it would be an absolutely epic addition to the trip. We're gonna head down to the beach now and see what we can do. Something worth mentioning. This is the first time ever that Jimmy and I have done sharks together where we have the wind in our backs. That means we'll be able to cast further, waves will be smaller, and we won't be bothered as much by the wind just in general. It'll be warmer, all plus, plus, plus. Look at this beautiful white snow. We're walking on snow in Florida. Just kidding, it's sand. Look, that's a Corona can next to our bait. Look at the size of that thing. We're gonna cut it obviously, but there we go, she's cut.
Canne derrière le rip avec 2 beaux morceaux de viande. Si on avait eu le vent en face, ça aurait été impossible de lancer ça là. On est gros dur.
We gotta run, guys. We gotta run, and Jimmy just went to go grab something to eat, so I'm left here alone with a running shark. And here we go, guys. Fish on. We got a shark on. We got a shark on, guys. We got a shark on. I'm gonna try and navigate to the camera and film another angle. Guys, I got a shark on right now. As soon as Jimmy leaves, man, he's been gone for not even a minute. He just turned the corner. This is definitely the biggest shark I've ever had, because I've never caught a big one. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to land this and do all that stuff myself. This is insane. I was starting to get cold, but I'm not cold now. Hopefully our lines aren't crossed. Oh yeah, I'm way over the other rod. That makes things difficult. I'm gonna have to go... How the hell do I go over this? I did it. I went over the other rod and the fish is still on. Look at that run, baby! Wow. Wow. What is going on? I gotta point this at me. Holy moly, sharkadoli! I wonder if this thing's big. I don't know how to tell. It feels freaking massive, but this is wild. This is absolutely wild. Imagine I get a double header right now. How bad would that be? That'd be pretty bad if you ask me. I can't wait to see what fish this is. My guess is it's a black tip, but I didn't think they fought this hard because this thing is pulling hard and he doesn't feel tired yet. I don't know what to do. Do I chase him? He's all the way down here to the left now. I haven't even seen him breach the waves yet. He's still ready to, like, how is he still running? This couldn't have been worse timing. Like, Jimmy's probably not even on his way back yet. All right, I'm gonna pick up the camera and I'm gonna go over to him. Or you know what, I'm gonna bring him here. I'm the man. I make the calls here. And this fish is coming this way. I don't know if you can actually make the, oh, I got wet. That wave got me wet. I've been dry the whole time and now I'm wet. I got a wet foot that's gonna absorb all the sand that comes at me. How is it still going? I'm grabbing the camera and we're gonna go get this thing. How far did he go? This thing still feels huge. I haven't seen it yet, and if this thing is small, I'm gonna freak out. I'm pretty sure he's right in front of me here. I see the bait. I see the shark. He's not huge, but he's not small. You guys see that? Can you guys freaking see that? Can you guys see that shark? I don't know what the heck my options are here. My arm is so tired. All right, we're back at our beach and I'm gonna stick them in the rod holder like so. How hectic is this, guys? What is happening? I don't know how to land a shark. What I can tell you is this is a black tip. I just got hit by a shark. What the heck? Oh, I got him! What the frick? This thing's so heavy. Oh my god. What a fish. What a freaking fish. What the heck? Look at that mouth. Wow. Okay, well, I know that sharks need to stay moving, so I'm gonna push him back into the water and we'll keep him moving until Jimmy gets here and Jimmy can help. So that being said, let's go to the water, buddy, old pal. You freaking tank of a fishy. I don't have much of a choice. I'm gonna go open the bait runner and I'm just gonna keep him tight until Jimmy gets here because can't do this solo. Come here, buddy. All right, he's back in. We're gonna let him run until Jimmy gets here. Let him get his breath back. It's really important for sharks to stay moving. If they're not moving, they'll die. So for that reason, we're gonna let him go just so he can stay moving. And once Jimmy gets back and I have help, we'll land him. But that is absolutely a landed fish. And when Jimmy gets here, we'll get him back, unhooked, and let him go. There's Jimmy, I'm gonna flash him. He's running. Je l'ai déjà landé. Je l'ai remis à l'eau. Je sais pas comment le décrocher et tout faire. Viens m'aider, je sais pas quoi faire. Je suis un noob. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, guys, like I said, sharks need to stay moving. They're very fragile, so we're gonna get this guy back. What an amazing specimen for my first black tip shark. Oh my god. I have done so many shark outings with Jimmy, and we finally made it happen. My first black tip. That's pretty big for a black tip, by no means a giant, but I couldn't be happier. We're gonna get that rod back in. We're gonna go tend to the other rod. Hopefully get some more sharks. We're sleeping on the beach tonight, as you guys can see. We got our sleeping bags. Jimmy's over there. My camera bag is my pillow, and I'm on a towel so that I can be a little bit less sandy. We haven't had a run in a while. Well, we only had the one run at about 8:30, and it is now, I have no clue. It's now 10 o'clock, so it's been an hour and a half since that fish. We're not calling it quits yet. We have our best tide coming in at about 2 a.m. So until then, we're gonna get all cozy in our sleeping bags, and we're gonna enjoy some sandy sleep with all the critters out here. It's gonna be a blast. And it's pretty cold, so that's why we're all bundled up. But we'll see you guys on the other side or when we get a run. Guys, it is pretty cold out here on the beach. I'm in 2 sweaters, a jacket, and my sleeping bag, and it is freezing. It is so windy out and just not hot out like some might think Florida is. I think I'm gonna have to go to the car soon because it is freezing. I feel like I'm in one of those survival shows. I'm really freaking cold, and hopefully I can fix that soon. Guys, we are calling it for tonight. We're both in our sleeping bags and the wind is going right through them. Not a night for sleeping on the beach. At least we did get one shark, and we're gonna have to try again tomorrow night. And tomorrow we'll give it a longer effort too, but for tonight, we are out of here. Time to pack up and go to a car and sleep someplace warm.
You look so cozy.
So we made it into the car. We were at our campground, and we're the only people that don't have a tent or an RV. Kind of weird. We only got one shark tonight, but I mean, can you ask for much more? I'm ecstatic. I couldn't be happier with the shark. And until tomorrow night, we're gonna be catching some multi-species from shore. We're gonna try a few spots and try and get on as many species as possible. Good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is day 10. I slept terribly last night because it was absolutely freezing, and we sleep with our windows down. I don't know why. So I rolled my windows up in the middle of the night, but it was too late. I was very, very cold. But we're staying on a campground, and this campground has access to showers. I feel amazing. It's my first shower in 10 days. Have been in the river, but not a proper shower. So this was amazing. I feel great, feel fresh. Now we're gonna go hit up some beach spots, try and get on some lifers. Tonight, we're back to sharks. Hopefully we can make something happen. We have a better tide tonight. Otherwise, similar conditions in terms of temperature and wind. The tide's gonna help a lot, hopefully, and I think we'll get on them tonight. Alrighty, we're rigged and we're headed to a new pier today. Believe it or not, it's windier than yesterday. Snake habitat. Snakes live in this area and are an important part of the ecosystem. If you encounter a snake in a facility, back away slowly and contact a ranger or volunteer. Cool. I hope we see a snake. We're turning back, guys. We're gonna go fish the other side of the beach because this wind is brutal. Fish on. Sand perch or lifer. Place your bets, ladies and gents. It's a freaking regular freaking sand perch. Sand perch on. Sand perch. Sand perch. Sand perch. One in his asshole and one in his chin. Buddy, you're gonna have to move. I wanna go where you're standing. Further, yeah. Thank you. These are my rocks. I am the apex. According to Navionics, it's a little bit of a steeper drop off here, so maybe I'll find anything but a sand perch. I just released what I wanted to show you guys, but I caught a weird fish. I don't know what it was. Jimmy and I have come up with an absolutely genius plan. We're gonna fish sharks from the car today. We got golden hour, we got shark hour. It is almost supper time. It's almost wow. Somebody just walked in front of the sun and made me look less pretty. It is extremely windy. Last night was miserable. We don't want to do that again. So tonight we are fishing from the car. So as you can see, I am behind the wheel. I am also in my bed.
and I'm also fishing. Now, how can I do these three things? First off, we're fishing from the car. Second, we sleep in the car. And third, we drive with the car. So a car is a very multi-use purpose sort of tool, and I encourage you to use your car in more ways than just one. That being said, let me show you the view. We got rod number 1, which is my rod. We've got rod number 2, which is Jimmy's rod. It is 7:07 p.m. We have concluded that after 11 p.m. we're going to be pulling the rods in. We have a huge cold front right now. It was in the 20s yesterday, and today it is down to 14, and it's going to be dropping even more throughout the night. Sharks hate big changes in temperature and pressure. What we do have going for us is the wind is coming from the north, and we are on the south side of the island, which means that we are not getting the dirty, churned up cold water from the north wind, and we are on incoming tide, which means the water is coming in from out deep and warm water is moving with that. So the bait fish are going to follow that warm water and the sharks are going to follow that bait fish. At 11 o'clock, so in about 4 hours, we have our high tide, and then after that the warm water is going to go back deep, and then we have absolutely no chance of getting a fish. I'm not sure what our plan is. We're gonna fish salt all day tomorrow. With the cold front and how slow it was today, I think we're probably just gonna start heading north. Stick with us and we will make something happen. I promise you that. Until then, we will wait for sharks. And it's now 8 o'clock. It's been 1 hour since the last update, and we are losing our minds here sitting in the dark in the car with the wind seeping in through the windows, and it's not gonna happen. We're not feeling it. So we're gonna pack up the rods right now, and we are sending it north. It's been nice fishing here in Florida. Unfortunately, the weather's not cooperating with the big cold front and all the wind. It's just not looking good. The rest of our saltwater Florida fishing is gonna have to wait for our next trip. So we're gonna pack up now, and we'll see you at our next spot, wherever that is, whenever that is. It is the end of day 10. We were on our way to Birmingham, but we cannot make it tonight. We were too tired, so we were pulled off into a Walmart parking lot. We got the window covers on. Heat is blasting, so it's only 3 degrees outside. 3 spots left on the trip, and then we're gonna go sleep in our beds and eat proper meals and have showers every night. It's gonna be fantastic. See you tomorrow morning. Good morning, day 11. It is our last day of fishing. So we're driving an hour to Birmingham, where we're gonna be fishing for blacktail red horse and Alabama hogsucker. Here we go, last day, and then we're sleeping in the car tonight, and then tomorrow we get up and go all the way home through the snowstorm, and we're gonna make it.
My first ever Alabama hogsucker. Pretty looking fish.
No luck with the blacktail red horse. Jimmy did get his Alabama hogsucker, but the red horse were scarce and the water was incredibly cold, so we didn't even stay that long. But now we are headed to go try warrior bass in the Warrior River, which will be a lifer for me, and then there's 2 darters there that we might try as well. So see you there.
We are at the warrior bass spot. Beautiful river, nice and shallow. There is a single deep hole, and that's where they should all be. Jimmy's already got this one, and I've never attempted it, so let's see how simple it is. Set my worms right here. It is frigid. I got a really tiny hook. Hopefully it's not too tiny. Otherwise, I'll go retie. Jolly. Warrior bass. Here's my warrior bass, guys. He's absolutely tiny. I'm gonna probably stick it out a little longer to try and get a bigger one. But this is what I came here for. What a small but beautiful fish. Here is my warrior bass. This is what we drove across the country for. A beautiful specimen. You can see on the bellies, got the stripes just like the Choctaw, got the smallmouth just like the Choctaw. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy back, and I'm gonna try and get a bigger one. Oh, I almost falled. My foot's stuck, and my Crocs come off. Come here. Oh, good thing we have opposable toes. There's no water here. And where there is water, it's very cold, so I don't really stick. Alright, well, we're gonna go back to the deep pool where all the fish are. But since I'm over here, we may as well cross and fish from this side. Man, I didn't know water could get this cold in Alabama. I thought for sure it wouldn't be this bad. Oh. You would definitely think that water would be cold in end of November, but we've been really lucky. Our whole trip, it hasn't been bad. But right now, water temperatures are horrible. Yimmy, get out of my spot! Oh, good fish. Giant. 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 Giant warrior bass. I think this is my PB, guys. Success on the warrior bass. I got a few, and now we are doing a 4.5-hour drive north into Tennessee, where we are going to be going for a few different species. I've got one main target, which is the Blackfin Sucker, and then Jimmy needs a whole bunch there, so hopefully we can make that happen. And from there, we should be about 17 hours from home, where we're going to drive as far as we can tonight, sleep the night, probably at a Walmart, and then wake up tomorrow morning and send it home. There's a snowstorm going on right now just under Lake Erie, which is where we'll be passing. Hopefully weather's not horrible, but whatever, we're happy. We had an amazing trip so far, and it's not over yet. We still have a few more species to chase, so stay tuned. As you guys can see, it is -2 degrees right now. We are 26 minutes from the last spot of the trip. We have so far done 7,853 kilometers on this trip. What a wild trip this has been. To end it all off, -2, we are in shorts, and we are going to chase a Blackfin Sucker. And I think we're gonna chicken out on the rest because it's -2 and we really want to start heading home. All right, we just got done at our last spot of the trip in Tennessee. It is -3. I don't know what we were thinking wading through that, but we cannot feel any of our limbs. We can't feel our hands. Guides were freezing, everything. And we didn't get what we were after. We did get some species, I think some new ones. We couldn't even film anything. It was just way too cold. We were just excited to get into the car, blast the heat, start our drive home, and yeah, we'll hit you guys with an outro as soon as we get home.
I don't feel my fingers.
You don't feel your fingers?
And my feet. And every part of my body.
12 days, 9,759 kilometers, 27 fishing spots, 19 fill-ups, and 46 new species I'll never forget. Trips like this remind you why you chase fish in the first place. The grind, the challenge, and one of the best adventures of my life. Huge thanks to everyone who supports these journeys, to the people who come along for the ride, and to everyone who helps make trips like this even possible. We'll be back out there soon. New waters, new species, new stories. Until then, thanks for being a part of this one.